all these people, and everything is little sounds cracking up. And the master is smiling when he's talking. And then after a few minutes, he tells those guys, he says, "Hey, you sound guys, fix the sound." I mean, they're professional people. They could fix it. They tried to, but master was in so much of power. I mean, I've never heard any satsang master like that. I mean, he was like a nuclear explosion. He was like, just blasting. Very beautiful. And then master, he carries on, and he does. Then in the satsang, he does say that. He says, "I will tell you who's in this body." See, first he said, I'll tell you how to find out. Then he figured nobody can figure that out. So this time he says, "I'm going to tell you who's in this body." And that was a good satsang because he's talking mostly about Kabir Sahib. Kabir, Saint Kabir. So he's mostly talking about him. And he says, like, he used Kabir's words because Kabir was a weaver who weaved cloth and sheets and whatever. And he said, Kabir says that Chunariya jini re jini. Chunariya means like a cloth or a sheet of cloth that you can put on yourself. Jini re jini. Jini means something that's very fragile, has holes in it, can tear any moment. Saying that this life is like that. We can, go like that in a second. So it's a very fragile, this whole process is very fragile. But in that, Master also said something that I'd never heard before. And he says that sheet is over you, but there are holes in the sheet. So when you're doing a light meditation, you're going to try to go through those holes, one of those holes, and go through it. And that's the only thing we have to do is just go, one step, and then everything else happens on its own. Because Master is after that, Master is already there. But he wants us to at least do, take one step. And he's talking about this, and he's telling everybody all this stuff. And then he kind of tells them, has no relevance to anything else, but then he says,